Your energy introduces you before you speak is one of those truths that quietly governs every room you walk into, every connection you form, and every moment where your inner world meets the outer world long before your words have the chance to catch up. In every human being, there exists a field of presence, a silent language of emotions, intentions, wounds, confidence, faith, fears, and hopes that radiates outward without permission or effort. This energy is not something you consciously manufacture. It is the natural expression of your inner state, your history, your healing, your strength, and the invisible stories you carry inside your soul. When you enter a room, your energy goes ahead of you like a soft whisper, announcing who you are before your mouth speaks your first word. People may not understand it intellectually, but they feel it instinctively. They feel whether your heart is peaceful or unsettled, whether your spirit is open or guarded, whether your presence is comforting or chaotic, whether your mind is aligned or conflicted. Your energy reveals your truth in ways your words can never hide, because energy does not lie the way humans often do. It reflects your heart's condition, your self-respect, your intentions, your boundaries, and even the journey you've been on, the struggles that shaped you, the storms that toughened you, and the healing that softened you back into love. Many times, you walk into a space thinking no one notices you, but people notice your energy before they ever notice your appearance. They notice how you make them feel. They notice the peace or the tension that moves with you. They notice whether you uplift the environment or drain the life out of it. This is why some people are drawn to you without understanding why, and others feel uncomfortable around you without a clear reason. Your energy speaks the truth your mouth hasn't spoken yet, the truth of your intentions, your purpose, your boundaries, your inner growth, your self-worth. When your energy is bright, grounded, and aligned, you attract the right people effortlessly, because your presence becomes a magnet for souls who match your frequency. When your energy is wounded or chaotic, you unintentionally attract situations that reflect that inner turbulence back to you. This is why inner work matters more than outer presentation. No amount of physical beauty, stylish clothes, or impressive words can compensate for energy that feels unsettled or unsafe. People remember how you made them feel long after they forget what you said, because feelings leave deeper imprints than conversations. Your energy is the memory people carry of you. It is the silent introduction that stays in their hearts. It is the invisible handshake that tells people whether you are trustworthy, compassionate, calm, confident, insecure, or conflicted. And though energy is invisible, it is powerful enough to shift atmospheres, soften resistance, heal hearts, or ignite fears. When you walk into a room with a peaceful heart, people feel an immediate sense of safety. When you walk in with a restless spirit, the environment absorbs your tension. Your energy creates ripples because it is the purest expression of your soul's frequency. And just like music, people resonate with tones that match their own. Some people will love your energy because it reflects the love they carry within themselves. Some will misunderstand your energy because it exposes the chaos within them. Some will envy your energy because they cannot access the peace you found. Some will protect your energy because they recognize its purity. You don't need to speak to be understood. Your energy makes you readable. This is why spiritual alignment, healing, and self-awareness are powerful. They transform your energy at the root. When you heal, your energy becomes lighter, calmer, wiser, steadier. When you love yourself, your energy becomes stronger, clearer, and less shaken by external negativity. When you know your purpose, your energy carries a sense of direction that others can feel even if you never say a word. When you forgive your past, your energy becomes warm instead of guarded, open instead of defensive. When you let go of what isn't meant for you, your energy becomes spacious enough to welcome what is. Your energy is a mirror of the relationship you have with yourself. If your inner world is chaotic, your energy sends out mixed signals. If your inner world is peaceful, your energy becomes effortlessly attractive. And the beautiful thing is, you don't have to force anything. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to perform. You don't have to convince people of your worth. You simply have to become who you were meant to be on the inside: calm, authentic, aware, loving, grounded, aligned, and your energy will naturally reflect it outward. You attract what you are, not what you pretend to be. That is the magic and the challenge of personal energy. The world responds to your frequency. People who belong to your path feel drawn to you without explanation. Opportunities find you because they match your vibration. Conversations flow naturally because your spirit recognizes familiar souls. You no longer have to chase anything because your energy pulls the right things toward you. But this also means that you must protect your energy with the same seriousness that you protect your physical space. Not everyone is meant to access your inner world. Not every space deserves your presence. Not every person should be allowed to drain your emotional battery. Your energy is precious, sacred, and deeply connected to your purpose. When you give it away carelessly, you weaken your own power. When you guard it wisely, you rise into your true potential. People who cannot understand your energy will misunderstand your silence. People who cannot match your energy will try to bring you down. People who fear your energy will try to dim it. But people who resonate with your energy will celebrate it, respect it, nourish it, and grow alongside it. Your energy tells your story without language. It reveals your intentions without explanation. It shapes your destiny without effort. And once you learn to align your inner world with your highest truth, your energy becomes unstoppable, a divine force that opens doors, heals hearts, elevates minds, and transforms lives simply by being. So nurture your inner peace, because peace becomes the energy you radiate. Heal your wounds, because healing becomes the energy you share. Trust your journey, because trust becomes the energy you carry. And above all, stay authentic, because authenticity becomes the energy that speaks for you long before your words ever do. In the end, your voice may be heard by many, but your energy is felt by everyone, and it goes everywhere before you, introducing your soul in its truest form. Your energy is the first truth you broadcast to the world, and whether you realize it or not, it is constantly shaping how life responds to you. When your energy is heavy, even your smile feels tired. When your energy is bright, even your silence feels warm. This is why some people feel instantly comfortable around you, as if they've known you for years, and why others feel distant no matter what words you exchange. Your energy reveals your level of consciousness, the depth of your compassion, the softness of your heart, the maturity of your soul. It tells people whether you are someone who carries kindness like a natural fragrance or someone who has built walls thick enough that your true essence can barely escape. And the truth is, your energy is not created in a single moment, but shaped through every experience that has ever touched you. Every heartbreak softens or hardens you. Every betrayal teaches you to close or open. Every loss shifts your perspective. Every blessing brightens your aura. Every prayer aligns your vibration. Every act of kindness you receive or give becomes a layer of your energetic identity. Your life prints itself onto your energy. This is why healing is not just personal work, it is spiritual hygiene. As long as old wounds remain unhealed, they continue to broadcast themselves through your energy and affect the way the world interacts with you. A person who has healed their heart radiates a different kind of confidence, not loud, not boastful, but deeply rooted, like a quiet flame that cannot be extinguished. A person who has faced their shadows walks with a presence that cannot be shaken because they are no longer afraid of themselves. A person who forgives easily carries an aura that feels like home to others because their energy offers space instead of judgment. When your inner world becomes peaceful, your outer world begins to reflect that peace back to you. People start treating you differently, not because they changed, but because your energy did. Opportunities begin flowing to you, not by accident, but because your vibration finally matches the blessings meant for you. You begin meeting people who feel aligned with your soul, not because they suddenly appeared, but because you became open enough to recognize them. And when your energy reaches a certain purity, a certain clarity, you begin to realize that the world has always been responding to you. It was your energy that needed to shift before the world could. This is the power you've always had, the power you may have forgotten, the ability to recalibrate your entire life by reorganizing your inner frequency. When you understand this, you stop trying to convince people to see your worth. You stop chasing connections that drain your spirit. You stop explaining yourself to those committed to misunderstanding you. You stop shrinking your light to make others comfortable. Instead, you begin to choose deliberately where you go, who you allow into your space, what you consume, what you believe, and how you respond. You begin to guard your energy not out of fear, but out of profound self-respect. You begin to attract people whose energy feels like peace, not war, alignment, not conflict. And slowly, you begin to see how your presence alone becomes a silent blessing to others, how your calmness calms them, how your clarity inspires them, how your strength grounds them, how your kindness softens them. Your energy becomes a healing force in a world that is constantly hurting. Your presence becomes a sanctuary for souls that feel lost. Your silence becomes a message. Your eyes become a mirror. Your aura becomes a prayer. And without even speaking, you begin telling the world who you are, someone who has risen above their pain, someone who has embraced their purpose, someone who carries light in a world full of noise. Your words may introduce your name, but your energy introduces your soul. And when your soul is aligned with truth, compassion, faith, and strength, the world feels it before you ever say a single word.